Hey there everyone, and welcome to another Time Attack video. Now this is actually from last October. I didn't get around to making a video because just at this point there was a bunch of other videos that I wanted to make, so I never got to this footage. This, as Time Attacks go, is relatively easy compared to the previous ones. This first battle had a load of yins and yangs, and ultimately you want to kill them with a move that you sacrifice yourself so they don't revive. I loved using the Demon Toad or whatever it's called for that. Battle over in 20 seconds, really easy one to start it off. Going in the next one, it's a Link Earth team with like loads of rocks and stuff, and trying to deal with all the rocks at the end is a problem. But it was too tempting to use Perpy here because there's just one stun absorber, so you get rid of that and then you can just do the whole Perpy thing, stunning them and getting your Perpies ready. I have teased at a couple of points, I think, that I'm going to make a Perpy video at some point, kind of explaining how best to build around it, the different ways you can build around it, and yeah, just generally how to use it. I will make that video at some point, I don't know exactly when, but I would like to make a video showing how to use Perpy and a few different ideas with it. It gets stopped by things like Sleep and Death Revenge. So you'll see I did 2 Blood Clone Nexts. That's because there's 2 Payback Revenge monsters in this team. There's one Timberlord there, so I've lost one of my Perpies. There's also Tricranium here, so I'm going to lose a Perpy to that. So by doing the 2 Blood Clones, then I was set up so I'll then be fine. Now, generally speaking, I'll just give a little tip here. I don't think it's right to just do Blood Clone on all of them and have like 4 Perpies next in line, because if there's anything like a Bronze Shell created next in line or something, that can really disrupt you, especially if it's like a box draw. So I'd say have like 1 or 2 there, and then have the others waiting to use then if you get like a box draw or Bronze Shell next in line. Anyway, the third battle, this one was a bit of an unusual one, and I really liked this one actually. I think this was my favourite battle, and I was determined to win it with my normal kind of Time Attack team, which is built around Nova Drake in Raging. So this is after quite a few attempts, so I could figure out how exactly I could do this. You'll see I actually messed up slightly in the building of this, but we'll see in a second. Yeah, so I built it so that I could get rid of the Arachnid Diva, as well as bringing these things and then stun them. I had the Night Lord for the stunning, and that's where I messed up, is I forgot about Demon Toad's gravity field, so I couldn't actually send back Night Lord. But as it turned out, it was actually okay, because at this point I can just Time Strike all, take out a bunch of monsters, my Night Lord dies off to the Payback Revenge, so that's all good, and then I can get to work with my Nova Drake. Grab the 2 kills there. Demon Toad dies, doesn't really matter. There's a bit of Mark stuff going on, and this is really where the enemy team was built, is it was a Mark team in the middle, and otherwise it was just interesting stuff. I guess you could say it's Retribution at the front. But anyway, interesting battle, and I'm not entirely sure how best to do this one, like if you were to build to do it. But there's probably a bunch of stuff which would work, you just need to be able to kill through the enemies quickly. So my Nova Drake and Rage, as long as I could line it up, which I managed to figure out just about how to line it up, then you can see I've still got like 30 seconds here at the end. It was okay. So I was very proud of that one, really happy that I got through it with my normal team, because that's not very common in this Time Attack Wormholes. So the 4th and 5th battle are actually the same team, used both times, but in this 4th battle they're all in their 2nd form, so it's all the waifu. All the waifu in their 2nd form, and then the next battle will be all of them in their 3rd form. So, yeah, they're quite problematic, but it is possible to stun them at the beginning. So you'll see I use the 2nd wind from Nova Drake to bypass the slow effect from, I believe it was Canna there. Canna's 2nd form, it's only on the next move you use. So I used a 1-second move, so it didn't take any extra time. And then I accelerated Nova Drake again, before stunning, so Nova Drake's now set up to go. It can just do its assisted dusk at very high speed. So looking fairly good so far. I mean, one of the things about the waifu is none of them have stun, so I don't need any stun protection. I can just go mad with the attacking them. And this last bit, I didn't entirely know how it was going to line up. It didn't line up super well. Terafina, unfortunately, not quite at whole ground there, so I can't actually cut her off. And in fact, there's a protector in the way anyway, so it would have been RNG whether I could have killed her. So yeah, not ideal, but at this point, this was before the update which made From the Brink instant, so it actually made her pass time, so it worked out fine. I think that's why I tried to hit Tearfina down to whole ground, was I was like, if I can get her to do from the brink, then, we'll be okay. But yeah, I can just about clean up at this point. We've got 30 seconds left, not very long. Yeah, not much time left. And Lemon is going to be a problem in the next battle. So when I approached this with this one, I wanted to once again use my normal team, which I managed to do for this fourth battle. That's why I think in general this time the wormholes were not that hard. When I say this time, I mean last October. But the final battle, I won't be able to do that. The waifu, the main thing about them is they have a lot of really annoying entrances. So as we go into this last one, what I went for is leaving the enemy Bastia alive. That's just kind of makes the battle so much easier if you leave Bastia alive. And Kanna's also annoying because of the secret seal, but also because if you kill her, it slows down that monster. So they've only got one stun immune monster at the beginning, so I was like, clearly the way to do this is to stun and to leave Bastia on the battlefield. So that's what I'm going to do, and I managed to line up everything perfectly. So you'll see I've got Delegazar, and Delegazar is going to be my thing that kills all the enemies. There's quite a lot of enemies to get through, but if I can charge Double Bloodthirst and give turn to it enough, it should just about work out. I'm using Deathwalk to backstab through my team. Like I said, I've lined up all these stun bombs and stuff, so you'll see the moves line up perfectly later on. I had to adjust some of the bonuses slightly. But yeah, we finished with a backstab, got the Mechavathon on the field for the team turn, and then Gigasect can do its stun bomb, and now they're stunned to hell, and I'm just going to be doing the Double Bloodthirst. So I've got 3 give turns lined up right after another. Kill off those 2, then I can give turn and kill off the next 2. Yeah, there'd be some annoying entrances coming in for some of these. Like, for example, Tearfina's Daimonoid is actually just pretty annoying. Just an extra monster that you have to kill. The Kunomi, unfortunately, does come back again, and it's slightly RNG with where the Kunomi comes back. So it varied what happened in this battle. Now, as it turned out, it lined up fairly well, I think, this time. I can't remember exactly. Normally I can get a team turn off, but I couldn't get a team turn off this time. But either way, give turn lots, and then the Lemon comes in at the end, which is stealthed, but I can finish them off. It was really tight, as you can see, the time on this. Trying to make sure and make it possible to do with this was really challenging. But that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I'll see you in the next video.